Hi, my name is Corey Chase, and this is my final persuasive speech. How often do you use social media? Currently, social media's usage is at an all-time high thanks to various and technological companies making it extremely easy for people of all ages to have instant access to social media. According to CBS.com in 2017, 28.9 of 18 to 24-year-olds spend about 3 to 5 hours a day on social media. I believe this easy access has led to people almost completely basing their lives and success solely on their social media presence and how many likes and followers one can personally obtain. This constant glorification of social media has become highly pragmatic to our society because it made us as humans that are regarded as the most social beings in the known universe into a generation of mindless zombies that don't really interact with one another unless there's a screen right in front of you. And to tap into more of that generational thing is my visual aid right here. It's just two simple statistics about Instagram. And 71% of Instagram users are millennials or younger, and 95 million photos are uploaded to Instagram each day. Now, essentially, that means that my generation and all the generations following my generation have created this social media addiction or problem. And I think that social media companies have marketed to all ages and they've made all their apps so extremely easy to use that it's just become kids just get addicted to it so much. It's because they get instant gratifications from feelings and temporary happiness we get from positive feedbacks on posts like likes or comments or anything like that. And the truth is that these online interactions are actually far easier than face-to-face interactions, and that's what's caused our society just to stray towards that side. Um, there's a lot of ways that you can combat social media usage, which is like straight up turning off the device or, and trying to get out publicly with others and learning to appreciate things, for what they really are. And according to a study conducted by Larry Rosen, a psychology professor and CNBC.com, most people check their phones every 15 minutes or less, even if they have no alerts or notifications. Excuse me. Um, Social media has also started creating unrealistic standards for people of my age. It's created this toxic need to look good. And people become extremely image obsessed and people believe they're ugly just because of who they see on social media and who they follow. And people have begun to even editing photos to make them seem like the people they follow, and it presents a fake image of ourselves and people don't see who we really are. It just holds us back. According to ScienceDirect.com, several studies have examined the relationships between social media usage and body image. And studies on teenage girls and high school students have found that social media users are far more self-conscious about their body than non-social media users. Um, and honestly, also what social media has done is in this complete takeover of our lives with this easy access and everyone having a cell phone, it's almost because can caused us as humans to become almost zombies because people are so focused on their screen that they can't hear or appreciate what's really around them. And people personalities have just become so similar because they all want to be the same. It's gone to a point where self-expression has become basically follow the crowd. And there's a lot of ways to prevent the previous statements, just like stop uploading constantly and stop realizing that these little comments don't really matter. And you need to realize that life is just far more important than your online presence. And in conclusion, I believe social media has done far more negative on society than positive, and society needs to do a lot more to get people to not view social media as importantly as they do now. Our entire society, no matter the age, really needs to be encouraged far more often to look away from the screen and listen and interact with the world far more socially than we do currently. We have let social media project a fake image that we have tried to create for ourselves to try and hide who we really are because it's not how the rest of the people we see on various social media outlets express themselves. Our world needs to move away from the crowd and back into individuality. When you act like who you really are, your quality of life becomes far better. Being you is far better than not being you.